it would be that I would say, and what words would I would give to you all. And it's very difficult to come up with the words, but the only thing that I can think about, and we've had some folks talk about the historical context of where we are today. And it's so true. Back in the Nixon administration, when folks were anti-war, they created drug laws. And the administration said, we're going to create these laws for black people and white hippies. I know that was a long time ago, so you all might be like, okay, well, what does that mean for us? On these steps, in these buildings, in 2018 and 19, 17, 18, and 19, we saw this body attack our teachers. In 2020, when there was masses of people across Kentucky marching for justice for Breonna Taylor, we saw, after that, Breonna Taylor. So after 2020, we then saw other laws. We saw laws to come up with to be against critical race theory. Then after that was abortion. Now it's trans rights. And best believe next year is going to be something else. And the following year is going to be something else. And so what I want to leave you all with, and what I want you all to know, is that what you all did to organize, to engage each other, to teach each other, and to stand here is what we have to do. The next 2 years, and a lot of times we hear elected officials say this, the next 2 years are going to shape our Commonwealth, or it's going to shape our nation. But let me tell you something. We've got a governor race in November, and we've got a presidential race next year, and the House members are going to be up next year. So 2 weeks ago, somebody asked me, well, what do we do now? Well, I'm going to tell you what we do now. Exactly what you all did. You have to engage each other. You have to teach each other. You have to train each other. You have to organize, and you got to mobilize. I'm going to say it again. You have to engage each other. You got to train each other. You got to teach each other. You got to organize, and you got to mobilize. So I believe, it's my belief, is that the young people, that you all, the folks who are 16, 17, 18, are going to be the people who get us free. So what I'm going to ask you all to do, if you're 17 and you're going to be 18 before November, make sure you get registered to vote. Make sure you tell your other people to get registered to vote. We've got to make sure that we re-elect Governor Andy Beshear and Lieutenant Governor. And we got to get Lieutenant Governor Jacqueline Coleman back in. And you may ask why. I'm going to tell you the people who we are up against. Senate Bill 150. That's Senator Max Wise's bill. And he's running with Kelly Craft. We also saw this week that Daniel Cameron was online bragging about that he's the only candidate that Trump endorsed. So it's so important that we get to the ballot in November. And then next year, in 2024, we've got a presidential election. Not only do we have that, but all of us, our House members, are going to be on the ballot. And the only way for us to make sure that this type of legislation is not brought up and is not passed is we have to get more folks, our people, our allies, our people that look like us, our people who believe the same things that we believe in. We have to get them elected. So for you all who don't know, there's 100 members in the House. 100 members in the House. Currently, there's only 20 Democrats.
Oh, God.
So what I ask you all to do is when you go home and you leave here, and next week, this summer, you ask for what do we do next? Find out who your elected officials are. Find out what they're running on, find out what their policies are, find out how they're voting, and vote them out. The last thing I want to do, I want you all to repeat after me. It is our duty to fight for our freedom.
It is our duty to fight for our freedom.
It is our duty to win.
It is our duty to win.
We must love and support one another.
We must love and support one another.
We have nothing to lose but our chains.
We have nothing to lose but our chains.
It is our duty to fight for our freedom.
It is our duty to fight for our freedom.
It is our duty to win.
It is our duty to win.
We must love and support one another.
We must love and support one another.
We have nothing to lose but our chains.
We have nothing to lose but our chains.
It is our duty to fight for our freedom.
It is our duty to fight for our freedom.
It is our duty to win.
It is our duty to win.
We must love and support one another.
We must love and support one another.
We have nothing to lose but our chains.
We have nothing to lose but our chains.
I love y'all.
I love you.
Up next, we have Chris Hartman speaking.
I'm coming and I love you all. You're beautiful today. Well, I told them they didn't need to hear from me again because you all, your voices, young folks' voices, are the most important thing here in the Capitol. I'm Chris Hartman. I use he, him pronouns. I'm executive director of the Fairness Campaign, and I cannot tell you the hope that you give me, the hope that you have brought to this Capitol, the hope for a future that is fair for everyone. I'm going to ask you a question. I want the answer to be trans rights. What do you want? When do you want them? What do you want? When do you want them? What do you want? When do you want them? Friends, I can't say too much more because you've got so many other amazing folks to hear from. But just know, for those of us who have been here every day this session, dragged across the coals by conservatives who would rather attack, discriminate against, and marginalize transgender kids than deal with any of the real problems that are facing the Commonwealth. That for those of us who have been holding the line, seeing you all show up here, a cavalry of reinforcements of some of the most beautiful trans and queer and allied people I have ever seen. There may be a day when they outnumber us. It will not be this day. There may be a day when their voices are louder than ours. It will not be this day. There may be a day when they can crush our spirits, but it is not this day. You all have shown up to show out, to show loud, to show proud, to show what Kentuckians actually value and believe in. We believe in human rights. We believe in queer rights. We believe in racial justice and reproductive freedom and disability justice. And by God, we believe in trans rights. What do you want? When do you want them? What do you want? When do you want them? What are you gonna get?
we have Representative Pam Stevenson.
They decided to let me speak with the adults. So, you are the leaders that this world is counting on. There is no one, no place finer. Now I'm going to let you in on a little secret. The promise of America was built in a basement with 57 or so people, and we've got twice as many as that. So you can build the new future of America. You can stand for all people, trans people, and make sure that this world works for all people. Yeah, I am a state rep, and one of the reasons I am running to be your attorney general is so we can fight laws like this. We will not allow any part of our people to be discriminated against because you're not like them. We will fight. So here's what I want you to do. We have great people here doing great things. But I want to give you a little something that when you're by yourself, the crowds are gone, and you're feeling sad. We've got to help each other. So this is what I want you to do. And I want you to do it with attitude. We're going to say it 3 times. And I want you to point to yourself. Me. Free to be. And whenever anything happens that makes you think differently, whenever you're feeling sad, whenever you're by yourself, you say that, and you know that you are made perfectly. You were made for this time. You were made to be the leaders that this world counts on. You, my friends. Well, it might not look like it now to some people, but you, my friends, are champions for humanity. So, the race will be won by those who lean in and stand on their principle of love, champions, and all people having a life. Keep standing there because it's not over. We will fight and we will continue to fight. But we need you in the fight with us. And I leave you with this. If you didn't do it with attitude before, do it with attitude now. Me!
Our last speakers for the adults will be Dr. Bobby Glass.